President John Dramani Mahama has described the recent United Nations resolution declaring the transatlantic slave trade as the gravest crime against humanity as a historic milestone for Ghana, Africa, and the global African diaspora. Speaking at the Accra International Airport upon his return from the United Nations, President Mahama said the resolution represents a long overdue global acknowledgement of one of the darkest chapters in human history. The president emphasized that recognition of the slave trade has for decades been fragmented, but the adoption of the resolution at the UN brings clarity and places the issue firmly on the highest global platform. President Mahama stressed that the significance of the resolution goes beyond historical reflection, noting that it opens the door for deeper global engagement on justice and reparations. He further highlighted Ghana's leadership role in advancing the resolution in collaboration with key international partners.
The significance of the UN resolution. At the United Nations, Ghana stood not only for itself, but for Africa and the global African diaspora. The adoption of the resolution declaring the transatlantic slave trade as the gravest crime against humanity is historic. It affirms what we have always known, that this injustice must be acknowledged, it must be remembered, and it must be addressed. Acknowledgement of the slave trade has been fragmented. This is the first time clarity and record has been brought to the issue on the highest global platform, the United Nations. This is not about the past alone. It is about justice, dignity, and truth. It is about ensuring that the legacy of slavery is neither forgotten nor trivialized. And it is about laying a foundation for meaningful global conversations on reparative justice. Ghana has once again demonstrated moral leadership on the global stage. Working with the African Union, the CARICOM, and like-minded nations, we have helped to shift the global conversation. This is consistent with our history from our independence to today of standing for justice and human dignity.
President Mahama again outlined next steps after UN resolution, the adoption of the resolution representing a major moral breakthrough, but cautioned that more work lies ahead to ensure meaningful outcomes for Africa and the global African diaspora.
People often ask, so what comes next? This resolution is just the beginning. It's not an end. We will work with our partners to translate this moral victory into concrete outcomes. CARICOM already has a 10-point plan for reparative justice. We will work to build a coalition around their plan. Ghana will continue to work with our allies towards dialogue, education, and remembrance with reparative action. Let this moment remind us of what we can achieve when we act with purpose and unity. This is a proud moment for Ghana. It's a proud moment for Africa. It's a proud moment for people of African descent wherever they are in the world.